Play. Feature tool. Play. Store. Pro Pass. Awards. On play. Swing mechanic left stick. Putting mechanic left stick. Audio. Menu narration enabled. Force sounds volume 100. Pump.
We're back on the PGA Tour player Pacific Championship. We only have one major win. We only have one win this round.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the rugged Pacific coast of Oregon, it's opening round coverage of the Pacific Championship.
Oh yeah,
This is going to be a compelling 4 days of golf. A lot of storylines to follow as we move through the weekend and we take a look at the leaderboards here in round one. Robbie Shelton is your leader. He's at 3 under par here as the players are just getting going.
We did go that Oregon last time.
Always nice to get that first one out of the way, and that's going to be a good one to get this tournament started. Well, it's on, but that's going to make things difficult from there. Going to have to give this a pretty good thump. This is well back there and into the hill. Well done. That is in for a par here at the first, and he'll stay at even par. On now to the second here at Bandon Dunes, a long par 3 coming in at 220 yards, and it is every bit of those 220 as well, as it can play up to 30 feet uphill depending on the tee box. Fortunately, shots that run long do have a tendency to funnel back down. Okay, that one's dancing.
Oh.
That one just gonna sneak on by.
I'll let that little short.
That finished off for a par here with the second, and he'll stay at level par. We head to the third now, our first par 5 at 563 yards. Bunkers appear to be scattered on either side of the fairway, so accuracy is a must. This green is definitely reachable in 2, but it does run nearly 50 yards from front to back, so if your approach isn't on target, you could be left with a putt of better than 100 feet. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. That one had to feel good.
Yeah, struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
8 feet remaining here for birdie. Okay, nicely done. That's in for birdie here at 3. Oh, and that just did not want to settle. It'll wind up rolling off the fairway and into the heavy stuff. Stuck the follow through right there. This could be really good.
Oh, nothing wrong with that iron shot. It's a good one. Just a little short, little right, but still a very good place to putt from.
Good run going here early. This is birdies at 3 and 4. And he'll move to within 2 shots of the lead at 2 under par. On now to the number 1 handicap hole on the course. That is the 445-yard par 4 fifth. This one plays right along the bluffs of the Pacific. Keeping it straight here is the big key because trouble lurks on either side if your tee shot or your approach are wayward. This one starting a little bit left.
Good drive down the left side of the fairway, and when you see today's hole location cut in the middle right, this is certainly a very good line to have at it. And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
Needed a touch more speed, and that would have gone in. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5, and he'll stay at 2 under. Wow, that is about all you can say there. Expertly judged. After a brilliant tee shot, this for birdie. Okay, nicely played. That's in for birdie here at 6. And he's got it to 3 under now, just 2 back. We make our turn away from the ocean now and head to the par 4 7. At 411 yards, it offers a nice wide fairway to sort of bomb away into. That will likely leave an uphill approach for the second to a green that is one of the more difficult on the course. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. So from a little more than 70 yards, this is second. All right, that's a board, but a lot of green between ball and hole. We welcome in Iona Stephen. This, a putt for birdie.
Yeah, it's the break that you've really got to consider here. It will come from right to left. You've got to start it on line, and you've got a good chance of getting it close.
This is a 9-footer. That's got a little bit more movement than you think, and that'll slide on by. That one in. It is a bogey here at the 7th. And that's going to drop him to 2 under. This starting toward the right side.
Absolute beauty.
Not a lot of divot marks down here. A big drive, and now his second from close range. A dead-on look here for birdie. Okay, right on line. That's a birdie here at the 8th. And he'll move to 3 under par, just 2 shots off the lead. On now to the finishing hole here on Bandon Dunes' front side, the par 5-9. It's the longest on the course, measuring out at 585 yards. You'll find a handful of pot bunkers in the inopportune spots along the way. But if you can navigate your way around them, you just might wind up with a birdie putt. Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
Chance to close out the front side here with a birdie. Yep, that's nicely done. It's a birdie here at the 9th. That'll mean this is a 32 on the front, 4 under par. The backside begins here with the par 4 10th hole at 380 yards. The big hitters will feel like they can get it down there pretty close. An approach from the right side might be a bit shorter, but you'll get a better angle if you come at it from the left. Boy, a good round going here on this Thursday, and that another fine effort off the tee.
Really, you have to credit the tee shot, because that was huge. Great position, but the touch, every bit as good. Beautiful shot.
Yes, rolls it right in. A birdie here at 10. And he'll move to within a shot of the lead at 5 under par. The 11th here at Bandon Dunes at 452 yards, a par 4. The putt bunker left of the fairway is the main concern on the tee shot. From there, an uphill second takes you to a green that slopes away and back toward the ocean beyond. This up the right side off the tee. Everything flowing really well right now. Coming off 3 birdies in a row. Here's another solid tee shot as well. Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
Looking at 143 yards to the front, 158 to the hole, coming off a birdie at the previous hole, looking to go back to back.
Oh, that ball limps its way onto the green, but yeah, you never know. One putt away.
Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. So that brushed in for par here at 11, and he'll stay at 5 under. On to the par 3 12th hole. This is the number 18 handicap hole, so maybe that gives you a little reason for optimism. But par is not a bad score here, as this measures out at 238 yards, the longest of the 4 par 3s. Ooh, and that is going to wind up missing the target by a good margin, and that will be no bargain in there. Oh, would you expect anything less with the way things are going? Everything is dropping right now, even balls from off the green. We come now to the 13th, a 553-yard par 5. This hole reachable in 2. You may need to get lucky, though, on your drive, as rolling dunes could leave you with an uphill flyer lie or a tough downhill shot to contend with.
You will. You will now. Are you hungry?
He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there.
Make me a double?
Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
Chance now for another birdie. Nah, that's going to slide by to the left. Good work to get into that position, but couldn't finish it off. Yeah, that's a good roll there to come away with just a bogey at this par 5. And he'll fall back to 5 under. On a course with so many great vistas, this is visually a tough hole, this par 4 14. Look out in the fairway and you'll see pot bunkers to contend with in your landing area. If you can stay left of the danger, you will have a better look into an elongated green. And that is not the spot to be. He'll have to conjure something from this lie, because that is not very good. See if he can knock it on in 2.
Now, that's not a bad shot. And the reason why I say that, you see the lie, thick, heavy, rough, just to forge that one out and get it on the green. Good going.
From about 8 feet. No, got it out there too far. It was trying to come back, but couldn't get there. Okay, no further damage. It's a bogey 5. And that's going to drop him back to 4 under par. That's going to be on the putting surface, and a birdie look straight ahead. Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15, and he'll remain at 4 under. This one working up the right side. No issues here. That is into the fairway. So the great tee shot left him here. Now his second from relatively close range. That a pure roll there. That is down for a birdie here at 16. And he's going to get to within 2 of the lead as he moves to 5 under par. Feast or famine here on this par 4 17th at 405 yards. There are no good misses off the tee. Left has pot bunkers and thick gorse. Right with a long bunker and the side of a canyon to contend with. Best to just put one right down the middle, but that's easy for me to say.
No, I wasn't going to.
That was close to being good, but it'll hop off the fairway and into the heavy stuff. Nah, that's not going to escape it. This is an 11-foot putt.
If your mama wants to do them for you.
Oh, yeah, worth an exhale there. That's a good par save here at 17. And he'll remain right where he is. Solid, a good drive in the fairway. Got every bit of that, threw it all the way there and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. Yes, a great putt there. It's in for eagle at 18. And that will go in the books as an opening round 65. Outstanding. So this a successful day's work, Frank. Tied for the lead.
Cheese with some bacon. Some bacon? You said make bacon. Yeah, I know, chat. I know, it's okay.
EA Sports
okay, she makes me bacon
and the
any other day.
PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the Pacific Northwest and Bandon Dunes Golf Resort, live second-round coverage of the Pacific Championship. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. We're looking at a tie at the top at 7 under par. Included among them is the golfer we'll be watching, as this should prove to be a compelling round of golf. Okay, that's acceptable there.
Come on.
He has a 12-footer here. Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And fresh off the 65 in round 1, he'll move to 1 under for his round today. The second hole, a par 3 measuring 220 yards. In theory, it's a straightforward, though long, par 3. 2 bunkers left and short shouldn't be in play, but the hole does play deceivingly uphill, so a solid strike is a must. That one safely on the putting surface. Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
Now, it would be tempting to leave this one short. You can worry so much about the break that you forget to hit it. Demands a firm stroke.
Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, it's a bogey here at the second. And he's going to fall out of the lead and wind up a shot back.
We can get an eagle right here, make up for it. Oh.
This is turning a little to his left.
What a shot. Yeah, but it's going to kiss
Good
that.
shot coming off bogey at the second. That's going to be in the fairway.
Did you ask Mama? Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, mission accomplished. On into, didn't fly it all the way there, but got enough release in good shape. The speed was right what you want, but the eagle putt doesn't go down. Not much to this one. It's for birdie. Yeah, no sweat. It is a birdie here at the third. And that's going to move him into red figures for the round and 8 under for the tournament. Up next, we come to the par 4 fourth hole, which measures out at 443 yards. Beware that the rough is thick if you miss here, but a well-placed drive rewards you with our first real look at the Pacific, as you'll see that big expanse of blue and start to hear the crashing waves below.
As that ball bounces into the rough, first fairway missed today.
So he should be able to get a full club on this, but the ball below his feet for his second.
Come on, Chad.
I suspect a little bit of a mishit with the approach shot. That ball barely gets on the front edge.
Slightly more, but at the same time, like, we always have that problem.
Nah, that's going to wander off to the right, leave maybe 2-3 feet coming back. That one finished off. It is a bogey here at 4. And now he's going to fall a couple of shots off the pace. This one turning left a bit off the tee. And no issues there. Good tee shot in the short grass. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Nota Begay the third.
117 to the hole, sitting in the front left hole location.
And that ball looked good in the air. You'd like it to be a little closer, but still inside 40 feet. Just going to have to be careful with the lag putting.
Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt. Okay, that one finished off for a par. And he'll remain 3 shots off the pace. Yeah, that one came in a little hot. It's safely on, but it'll be a long look coming up. This one is all about touch and feel and creativity. Coming down that huge slope, oh, it is a birdie putt. Will that stop? Yes, that was not easy down the slope, but that's pretty well done. Safely in for par here at the 6th, and he'll stay at 7 under. So not a whole lot left to go here as he'll set up his second for this par 4. That might have been okay if it stayed in that thinner rough, but I think this popped into that deeper area.
That rough is obviously much thicker than we were all expecting this week. Consequently, took a lot of speed off that shot.
Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. And he'll stay right where he is. This one's starting a little bit right. And that will do just fine. Okay, it's not stone dead, but that's not too bad. Here we go, 7-footer for birdie. Ah, well done. That one rolled in.
What is it, Bubba?
And that ball going to roll out a little too much as the momentum carries it all the way into the bunker. Okay, that's back into the fairway. Certainly didn't get all of that one, but the end result is a positive.
Dang it.
Well, sometimes you can get a little too cute. Hits the green on the fly, but too much action on the ball, and you find yourself trying to get up and down to save par.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Yeah, that's a good putt. It's in for par here at the ninth. And this will be a 1-under front side as he goes out in 35.
Okay.
We begin the back nine here at Bandon Dunes with a par 4 measuring
We need
out
to have
at the
a great back
380
nine.
yards. It's yet another hole where that blue ocean catches your eye in the distance beyond.
Need to have a great
This
back
hole,
nine.
fairly straightforward, but big
Okay.
hitters should take note of that pot bunker that sits about 30 yards short of the green.
We need to have a great back nine. There we go. That's the way to start it back
Looking
nine.
for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Good chance to get one in close from here. This, his second.
I'm coming.
And that'll do just fine. Shouldn't be much in this for birdie. Yes, a good roll there. That's in for birdie. And he's going to move to within 2 shots of the lead. Perfect striking range for the weekend. On to the 11th now, a par 4 at 452 yards. Best to keep it down the middle or to the right off the tee. That leads to an uphill second where you'll most likely have to take it right over that bunker that guards the front right portion of the green.
Just like 3 half strips.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. He'll be factoring in this breeze in his face as he sets for a second. Uses the spin there and holds the green, but a long way home for that birdie. A birdie putt here at the 11th.
And this really is all about visualization. You've got to see the line in your head, pick out a spot, maybe a foot and a half in front of you, and aim for that.
Okay, well done. It is a par here at 11, and he'll stay at -9. And they make their par 3s long here at Bandon Dunes. This one, the 12th, measures out at 238 yards. This one at least is slightly downhill. Areas of concern include that putt bunker short and left, and then the thicker stuff that comes into play if you knock it over the back.
Love a 3-iron right here, but we gonna try it. It just goes too far. I need to slow down in a situation like that to use a different.
That was obviously well struck, but it came in a little too hot, and that one's going to run out and leave him a much longer birdie putt than he would have hoped for.
I want to say this might be dead on. It's downhill, so we need to come in a little bit, but it's moving about the same that way as it is this way. So we just gonna go for it.
Look at this putt. That is something special right there. From that far away to gauge that speed, that is so well done. No missteps there. It is a par here at 12. And he'll remain right where he is. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Now from way down there, a good look at a second to the par 5. It is one of the more satisfying shots in golf, isn't it? Downwind to a par 5, the second, and then knocked it on. Chance for eagle.
Certainly shortens up the par 5, that wind at your back, Rich, but you can just surf the wind. Just leave that ball carry and just sail towards the green.
A birdie opportunity here at 13.
Well, and he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
That's going to scoot a foot or two by.
Take a par there.
Okay, safely in for par here at 13. And he'll stay right where he is. On to a tough one now. The par 4 14th listed at 390 yards. Pot bunkers are the worry here. There are 5 of them to contend with all told, and none are easy outs. The green is a narrow one as well, with a good amount of tilt from back to front.
You said what?
Oh no, lost that one dead right. Be a little disappointed with that because it lands in the rough and it appears to be fairly thick over there. Digs into the bunker, getting set to play the third shot. Line may have been a little more sunken in than we had thought, but all in all, not a bad shot out of the bunker. Okay, good putt. And a par here at 14. And he'll remain right where he is.
Eagle on one of them would be ideal, but we need at least 30.
On now to the final par 3 on the course, the 15th, listed at 206 yards. Don't be lulled to sleep by the sound of crashing waves and seagulls. This hole can bite you, especially if you don't avoid that front right bunker, the deepest on the course. Okay, a little local knowledge there. He gets that ball to work back onto the green. And now a birdie putt coming up. Nope.
Well, like the old saying goes, never up, never in. And that definitely applies here.
Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And he'll stay right where he is.
People watching right now, thank y'all for tuning in. It means a lot more than you ever realize. Oh, this is the one where we can drive the green. Oh, man. I didn't hit it hard enough.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. So a big drive and not much needed to carry here for his second. And that's going to leave some work, but it'll end up okay. Ooh, good speed there. That'll leave just a couple of feet. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. And he'll remain right where he is. And that, a good-looking shot there. Well placed in the fairway.
All right.
So a breeze at his back as he readies his second to the par 4.
Rich, I thought this was going to be a tough shot. Pin at the back of the green, but total disdain. Threw it all the way back there.
Oh, finishing strong. That's in for birdie here at 17. And with it, he's going to move to within 3 of the lead.
Birdie or better.
It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. Well, he obviously had enough to get it to the green with just a little bit left of target, though.
Yeah, lie's not too bad, so if he can show a little bit of maestro work around the green, never know, something special.
"11 feet away." Yeah, that's how to end it. Back-to-back birdies at 17 and 18. And that will be a score of 68 here in round 2. So for our featured golfer, Frank, they're in good position here for the weekend. Just a couple of shots back of Everly.
Thank y'all for tuning in. Stay humble, stay blessed. God got y'all.